I'm Dr. John. Welcome back to the office. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic. Is non-surgical spinal decompression an alternative than doing low back surgery for treating sciatica and low back pain? And I have to say, in a lot of cases, yes. We've been treating these injuries at Gonstead Physical Medicine for over 20 years using the DRX 9000 non-surgical spinal decompression system with very good success. We've had patients that came into our office that were considering procedures like epidurals, nerve ablations, laminectomies, discectomies, even fusions. And they said, well, you know, I don't want to go through the invasiveness of those procedures because with surgery, it's much more invasive than doing something like the DRX 9000. So some of the patients would say to me, well, I don't want to go into anesthesia. I don't want to have an incision done. I don't want to go through the recovery process of surgery. I don't want to go through the more invasive process of surgery that sometimes creates scar tissue. And they have elected to do the DRX 9000 non-surgical spinal decompression system with really good success. So people with ablations, like I said before, there were candidates for ablations, epidurals, laminectomies, discectomies, and even fusions have elected not to do that, to have done the DRX 9000 with relatively good success. Now the reason why I love the DRX 9000, it's FDA cleared to treat sciatica, it's FDA cleared to treat disc injuries, such as the protruded, the bulging, the herniated, the extruded disc. It's FDA cleared to treat those injuries. It's FDA cleared to treat a degenerated disc. It's FDA cleared to treat posterior facet syndrome, which is part of the degeneration of the joints. Also, what's awesome that I like about the DRX 9000, it's heavily researched. This whole book contains a lot of research proving the efficacy of the DRX 9000. The DRX 9000 has been around 30 years. Our office has been doing it about 20, and there's a lot of research. Now, if you look into some of the authors in this book, you're talking about Stanford University, Johns Hopkins, Mayo Clinic, Columbia University, University of California, San Francisco, Johns Hopkins School of Medicine, Stanford, the University of California, San Francisco, Stanford, Harvard, really, really great institutions that have done research on the DRX 9000 and have proven the efficacy of the DRX 9000. What's interesting now is the newest research was done at the University of Southern Florida recently in the Department of Neurosurgery. So these are not chiropractors doing their research. This is the Department of Neurosurgery in the University of Southern Florida proving the efficacy of the DRX 9000. I really encourage you to go on our website, take a look at this case study and this research study, or go on the University of Southern Florida's website to look at this latest research study. It really proves the efficacy of the DRX 9000, and I think you'll be very impressed with the results. The other reason why I love the DRX 9000 is there's no long-term side effects. It doesn't create any scar tissue that surgery might create, and sometimes scar tissue will create problems down the road. So if you're contemplating a surgery or one of these procedures that I mentioned, I would think about it. I would research the options. I would research the success rate of some of these procedures as well as the DRX 9000. I would call Gonstead Physical Medicine, bring your MRI. I'd be happy to read the MRI for you and let you know if you're a candidate for non-surgical spinal decompression. If you don't have an MRI, we could send you out for an MRI, and the MRI is the best image to give us to learn about the integrity of the disc, so we could send you out for one. What we would like to do at Gonstead Physical Medicine is to help you improve your quality of life and get you back into your life doing the things you love to do. We would like to do it non-surgically, non-invasively. If you're a candidate for non-surgical spinal decompression. I want to let you know at Gonstead we're members of Disc Centers of America. Disc Centers of America is the largest organization of medical professionals that treat disc injuries without surgery. They use the non-surgical spinal decompression. They recommend the DRX-9000, the unit we have, and we also follow their protocols and standards, which is all based on research. So all the protocols, all the standards are all based on research. I'm Dr. John. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Please call our office if you're interested in learning more about non-surgical spinal decompression using the DRX-9000 system. Thank you.